We should both be on the same side.
Yes.
Just give me a minute. Suppose we need my thing tonight to watch.
Potentially, yes.
Yes, so let me get there.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to our Monday evening sew-along. We are doing the Bargello. Should I take them in and show them the picture? It's on the top of the bed.
Oh, sure.
Because there might be somebody new tonight.
Do you think you can get there with the coverage, like with the internet?
It's right here.
Oh, yeah. You think you can? It sometimes doesn't.
I know. Sometimes right around here it does. Okay. Look at all that fabric there. Are you guys tired of seeing those colors? Oh, we got a little.
That's the last time you came in. It did that.
It did. Twyla's just gonna stitch it back. Flip it back. This is our quilt for anybody that's new. So this is our Bargello that we're doing.
Let me pull that wrinkle out because I don't know if they can see the design.
Okay.
Wrinkled.
Pretty soon we're going to be in our new shop where these quilts will be all hanging up. Do you want to move this quilt down at the bottom?
Or some will be on the bed, but it won't maybe be
it
like
won't be this
300 deep.
So there's the quilt that we're doing, everybody. Twyla's going to sew her first Bargello tonight.
Well, I'm going to start.
Okay. All right, we're going to go over here. We have a couple of...
Oh, we need a seam ripper probably.
You probably did because you probably made a bigger, smaller stitch than what I did.
I know I did.
It's right there in the end of that white box, that wooden box. I'll grab it when I come over because it's blue. It looks, yep, right there. Okay, do you know where the camera is here because it looks a little fuzzy?
Maybe it's fuzzy.
Oh, there it is.
There, look at that.
Okay.
That's too white. Don't you think?
Yeah.
Because I've got
It might
black
be.
thread, black material.
Oh, yes. Yeah. Behind you, there's a gray. That's better?
Yeah, that's better.
Okay, so yeah, it's hard picking a thread, isn't it, Twyla? Because you've got...
I find it especially hard with batiks.
I know.
Right?
I find the smaller your stitch, though, the less the color matters. Because it's a tighter stitch.
Which typically, I have a very small stitch.
You do much smaller than I do.
Do
you want me to... Oh, you've got that machine.
Well, mine isn't quite like this, but it's similar. I think I can wing it.
Okay, hi Sandy.
Except I can't see. Blind as a bat.
So Twyla's going to try sewing standing like I do.
I can't tell you that it's going to work because my bifocals, when I look down, aren't quite right at this distance, but we'll see. Ha!
Okay.
Here. Did you look in this one?
Yes, we're good. It's gray.
Okay.
So you want to come over here on this side and we'll talk to them about our Canada quilt. So, hi. So we have a big, huge thank you going out to Audrey.
We do. Audrey
We
is a
do.
lifesaver.
She actually found a few mistakes in our pattern.
Yeah.
And so we are doing a post with the corrections. We're also, the patterns that are in the shop, we're going to put a piece of paper in it to show it. But we're here to say...
But there's a post on the business page, like where you are now.
Yep.
But there is also in the quilt project page in the PDF files. There is the corrections there. So they'll
all of our...
always be there. You won't have to run through
the post.
the post to find it.
So we'll just always refer to that section for
Yeah.
any corrections that we do in the future.
Yes.
That'll just be
Yeah.
our go-to.
Yeah.
I think you need to bring up your phone because the only one that has said hi is Sandy. And yeah, and look at them on your screen.
Okay, somebody say hi to us.
So a whole bunch of people have.
Oh my, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, look at that. 1.8. That's where I stitch about normally.
1.8?
Well, 1.5 normally. Yeah.
Okay.
I hate when you get ready to put a quilt together and those stupid seams start to come undone, that drives me bonkers.
Yes, yeah.
Drives me crazy.
Okay, there's Barb. I just sent Barb, when you get your quilt back, I almost messaged you to say, can I post that quilt? I think it's the prettiest quilt.
Is that the one you showed me the other day?
The dragon one? I don't think I
Oh,
showed
no.
anybody because
No.
I didn't know if it was a gift for
No,
somebody.
no,
She
that wasn't
made,
it.
I'm going to show you the pattern that she made.
Was it the typical dragon one? Those aren't dragons.
Dinosaurs. Sorry. She made this one.
She made those dragons.
Dinosaurs. She made this pattern and she did it with flower prints. She did it with bold prints. And I have to say, Barb, the backing that we chose for the back of it, oh, it's beautiful.
I like that pattern. I've always liked that pattern.
Well, it's the prettiest quilt
Yeah.
I've had on my frames in a long
Yeah,
time.
it's very nice.
So
That
when you get
pattern.
it, if you don't mind sharing it,
Nice.
share it with us because everybody, you want to see that quilt.
Nice.
So we've told about the corrections.
So next week we are doing the block of the month a week early. It's
yes,
1 week early,
yeah.
right?
Because we're going to be away.
Because we're going to be away the following week, so we're going to do it 1 week early next.
So we'll be in Dallas the following week. And so we're hoping to be able to take some quick little videos and some pictures at the least to show you guys what we're doing over there. We are going with all the designers from Moda.
I don't know if they're all there, but yeah.
Yeah, a
Yeah.
lot
so
of
this,
them.
this thing we're going to is put on by Moda. So it's going to be a lot of fun.
So we have to take our sewing
And we get
machines,
to tour the Moda
warehouse, and we get deals.
Yes.
So we're going to come back broke.
It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun.
Anyway, so I think, Twyla, we're going to get you sewing. The only other thing I got to say is we do have some surprise boxes left. If you want to subscribe for the year, you can send us your name. And also we have some of the Christmas stockings left. So if anybody wants to reserve their Christmas stocking this year, make sure you send a message. We will send out the deposit invoice in a few weeks. It's not going to be like for a little bit, but we just want to get a rough idea of the names. So reserve your spot and
So that begins to reserve your spot, but then once you get the invoice
You have to
for the
pay it
deposit
to
to
confirm.
confirm it, you've got to pay that invoice. If you don't, you won't get confirmed, and
Yeah.
it'll move on to the next person on the list after a reasonable amount of time.
And I have to say that I bought yesterday, I bought the fabric that's going in the next surprise bag box. It's so nice. It's really nice.
Yeah. I think I'd like it.
Oh, I would too. Anyway,
Was there anything else?
I think that's it. So Twyla, we're going to start.
Okay, I don't have two sweet clothes what we're doing, so this should
Okay,
be interesting.
so go to your chart. I'm going to turn this around so you can all see her. Okay.
I'm not plugged in. Maybe that's
You gotta
the
go behind it.
problem. No, it's right there, isn't it? Or you want me to plug
You
in
can go,
back
you
here?
can go behind you.
Oh yeah, because I won't break my neck on that. The klutz that I am. Okay, here
How
we
do you
go.
bring up your comments so I can see them?
Oh, did they disappear?
They did.
Oh dear, I don't know because it seems like you stopped the video or something.
I did it.
Well, something went on
Okay.
there. Okay, so I think it may be a minute before they start because I think whatever happened, we lost what was there.
Okay.
If anybody speak people, so we know
If
whether
you have
you're
any
there.
questions about it afterwards,
There, now I got light.
Just
That's
let
a
us
start, right?
that's a good start.
That is a good start.
So, Twyla, you need to get your chart out first.
Okay, just a minute.
Here she's over there, friggin'.
Well, we got strings hanging everywhere there. Okay. So, is this what you mean?
That's what you mean. So you have to decide.
So last week we did show how we took there were 4 pages that had parts of this.
and we tape them together.
We taped them together. Now, the downfall with taping them together is you're not going to be able to color
Mark on
over the
something.
tape unless you're smart enough to just tape on the back,
Yes.
which
But then you get loose edges too.
we weren't. So what we're thinking we're going to do is after we complete a row, I think we're going to cut it off.
Yes. I'm gonna try that in there.
We're going to try it and see how it works.
So Twyla, you need to take whatever, we can't really
So-
say the measurement out loud, so you need to
So
take
here's
the
all my
bag,
bags. See, last week my homework was to
bag it all.
bag it all, to cut in the size strips we needed. So that's done, but I don't know what we're doing. So you got to tell me what to do. I don't know what I'm doing.
I'm just trying to find messages in case people are
Are
asking
they not
us.
there? Did anybody speak to us yet? Oh yeah,
The
there
last
they
one
are.
I have is Pauline.
Marilyn Hargrave says, "Do you have to reserve the surprise box for the rest of the year, or can you do it each month?"
There will be some available each month, for sure. Yeah.
Okay.
We're not to that number where you
Okay.
have to reserve it. It's just some people feel like they miss out because they
Shelly Hansen has her block of the month done.
didn't- Of course she does.
Eager beaver.
Of course.
Let me guess, Shelly, it's in blues. That would be my guess.
Yeah, lucky guess. Okay, so Twyla has her chart in front of her.
I
and
do,
she
but I don't know what I'm
sees-
doing.
So you see which side
Size
you're
I
going to
need
do
to
first.
find.
So you grab that bag. Grab
I should have
coordinating
had these stacked in order, but as you can see, I don't. And as you can see, it's the last bag I picked
Okay,
up.
so she
Murphy's
picks up
Law.
her bag. So take some of each colorway out.
Okay. So there's
A green strip.
green, red, a brown.
And you will
You
always
think we need a few?
a couple of each. To
A
start.
green, a red, and a brown. Do you think we
and
need
a
some
couple
black?
blacks. Yes, you need some blacks.
Do you think we need a little black and a big black?
Just take a long one for
Okay.
now.
Okay, there's a couple. Whoops, that's a short
Okay.
one and a long one.
You will have to make reference to this sheet throughout the whole row.
Oh my. Okay.
So what's your first spot? It's a blank, right?
So-
Which means black or background. Some people might be using white,
Right.
but her
okay.
first one is black. So you need
So
to
if
get
it doesn't have a number in it, that's
It's-
your background.
right.
Okay.
Okay, so take one single black. So you can take it off, a big one, or you can take it off a little one, whatever you want to do.
Okay, so now guys, just so you know, I'm blind as a bat. And this is going to be my challenge.
Do you want me to take them apart for you?
No, I can do it.
Okay. No, this is going to take all night.
Shut up.
Stop telling me so soon in the show to shut up.
Well,
I'm going to stand this right here. I know you might not be able to see it so well, but I want people to be able to see it.
here, because like they're the ones sewing, so they should see it.
So the next color that you have to have is 13, 12, 11. So look at your color chart. 13, 12, 11.
So it's browns,
13, 12, and 11, and cut
and I
them
need
apart.
to start
What's
13,
13?
brown, 11. So I'm going to take it right there.
Yeah, take that apart.
Okay,
13.
got it. So there's my 13, 12, and 11. And here's my strip, so I don't want the black. I want these three, so I'm going to take it apart right
So you
there.
could have left that black on instead of having a single black. Sometimes it works that way, and sometimes it doesn't.
Oh.
I'm just saying.
Really?
Well, you can just throw that other single one away, but now you've started, so hey.
Oh, yeah, now I've started.
I want to see you sew, stand it up. See how that works.
I can't do that either. Like, really. Strange machine, standing up, which I don't sew standing up. I can't see. Okay. So, that's going to attach to... Look, this isn't your quilt. Don't be doing that.
Okay.
Did you guys see what she did?
I'll show them again. I'll show
She
'em.
just grabbed my strip.
Okay. Okay. Put a
They'll be
black.
all stretched, wonky.
Okay, put a black, a 13, 11, and a 12.
Black. I can't talk to you and do this. So I'm starting with my black.
Okay, put that on.
Why didn't you tell me that before I...
This one tacks you a little bit.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, this is going to be really cute.
And so then
This
your
is
chart,
going to be really cute.
so your chart says to put 3 black on next.
My chart says to put... Okay, yes.
After 11,
So
you put on
after
3 of those.
11, so I started with my... So, do you do something to mark the top of your block now?
Not right now. but I'll show you how I'm going to mark it soon. Just keep going. I'll watch you. You put a pin there if you want to. You can put a pin there if you want to.
See, I would at home because I'd be the person that will. I can't. I'm used to having my foot pedal lift everything. Yeah, this is.
So then,
wait.
what?
Well, didn't sew. The first one did. What's going on? Oh, it's one of those bobbins that's right tight.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Does that make it a different one?
Well, just wait. It's there. Okay.
So this is the machine I'm taking to Dallas. Are you taking your Juki?
I am. Once I get it.
So the
Find
next,
it.
so,
Time.
so the next part of your chart says to put 5, 6, 7.
So, 5,
This is your
6,
dark.
7. I'm just looking so I know what I'm doing.
I know.
So, I want the 5 attached to the blacks.
Yes.
Okay, so, see, I want so we've done the black, my 3 browns,
3
my
black.
3 blacks, so now I want the 5 attached to my 3 blacks.
Yep.
So the dark one is the 5. Okay.
Oh, just wait. Stop.
Stop.
5, 6, 7.
Can I use a long
Yeah,
strip?
you can do a long strip.
So,
5, 6, 7 black. 4, 3, 2. See, I'm not used to your colors. That's why.
5,
6, 7 black. 4, 3,
yeah,
2.
3, 2.
Yeah,
So,
hold
and
that,
I'm
hold
doing
that.
that
Yeah.
to my 3 blacks.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, okay. I can see that this is going to be not a quick deal for me.
No, but it's...
Okay.
And then you need 2 black according to your chart.
So, see, if I was doing this at home, I'd have to at least have a pencil or a something that so we just went to here. So I'm just making a little mark there that I know that that's what I just sewed on. So now I need 2 black that I'm
2
sure
black.
she just ripped apart. And it should be attaching to the 2, which it is, okay.
Okay.
Yup, okay. So I can see that sewing these strips together is going to be a pain in the butt because there is going to be seams going every which way.
That's what I
loose.
mean. That's why I said don't get hung up on the ironing.
Yeah.
So you just put the 2
So
on.
I just put the 2.
Yeah.
So,
So now you need 8, 9, 10.
8, 9, 10.
Black.
Black.
13,
So that's
12,
a full.
11.
That's a full strip.
Put a full brown one on it.
So I want.
You want
8.
that on the back, on top, the end of your 2 black.
Yeah, but I have. See, I've got the same.
Right.
So I've got to watch.
follow.
So my next one is 9, so
Yeah.
it's this one.
Yeah.
So this is the end. So if any of you guys are using the same fabrics in the odd place, you've got to watch because both of my ends here
Are the same color.
are the same color.
So you've got to look down.
So I've got to
2
look at the
colors.
next one
You gotta go
in
down
mine.
2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's this
So
one.
I'm going to mark you down. You went right down to number 11. I'm going to mark your chart for you.
Man, there's a lot of tourists starting.
There is.
There was a whole bunch standing down there by the little lighthouse taking pictures.
I take a picture there every morning. Okay, so the
So,
next one
I'm
is.
here.
It's coming over.
Did you marked it?
I marked it for you.
Okay, so my next one is 17.
18,
So this isn't a
19.
full strip, I can
Right.
tell.
Yeah.
So 17,
17,
18, so this is red.
Yeah.
17,
18.
18. So it's this end because again, I'm
You gotta
using
check
the
'em.
same, but my next 2 are different and I want this one.
Right.
And I want it up to 19 and
Yeah.
the black.
And the black. Yeah.
So I'm going to take it apart right there. And I could let Deb do that, but she'll have those stretched so wonky. I probably did these too tight for a Bargello.
I don't know. It tore off pretty easy.
You are a witch. You know that, right?
No.
Okay, now which end? I'm taking this end, right? So I'm right.
Yep.
17, 18, 19 black. And it's the 17 that I'm
18.
sewing.
But you need the 18 next, which is right.
Yes, but I'm sewing it to this end, not the black end.
Right.
The black end was my starter. Okay, oops.
Okay. The next one is you need a single 16.
I didn't cut any singles. I should have, shouldn't I?
Well, give me a strip and I can go cut it for you. That's all right. You got lots of fabric. Don't worry about it.
Okay, so I need a 16, so it's this puppy.
Yeah.
It's this puppy right here. I got too much to be doing to have to sew all these things together. Holy cow, this is going to take me forever.
It won't. You can do this up in a day.
Your day must be different than mine. Okay.
Lynn said she's glad you're going to Texas with me. I am too.
I am too.
So
this is my first night away from my husband.
Since he's been sick.
April the 15th of last year.
Yeah.
So I am ready to be away, but I think I'm also
You're
going
gonna
to be absolutely bonkers. Okay, so I'm going to this black,
19,
right?
Yep.
Okay.
No, you're going to the other black.
Oh my freaking word. See, I would have had that sewn because I don't have that end marked.
Okay, well you can mark it when you're
At home, I will have that marked as the top, so I know what I'm doing.
So you need another single black.
There should have been a strip there that we started tearing off of, wasn't there?
Yep.
Okay.
Put a single black on.
Single black. Is this like single John?
Yeah.
Well, he didn't even come tell us what he got for supper. He went to get something for supper.
I
And
know.
he didn't even tell us what he got.
Probably an ice cream.
Oh, great. Okay.
So
now
you've
what am
got
I
the
doing?
black.
Yeah.
You need 19, 18, 17.
I'm leaving that right there, and then
Yeah.
I'll know that that's where I'm sewing. So I need 19.
18 and 17.
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
19, 18, 17. 19, 18, 17. That's another new strip because I used those already.
Yep.
19, 18, 17. And
No
I don't
black,
need a
no
black.
black.
Okay. Okay. So, have all of you guys that's watching, have you all done Bargellos? Am I the only idiot? Are they answering? They're probably all saying, yeah, you're the only idiot.
Shelly's asking a good question. I'd have to look it up, Shelly.
Okay, what am I sewing to my black? Which end?
You are sewing the 19.
The dark red. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's her question?
So she wants to know if she was doing a smaller Bargello. I'm assuming the smaller Bargello in your pattern will have a smaller chart. Just follow that chart. Somewhere in your pattern it will tell
I
you.
didn't see. I wonder if it tells you just to do like rows, what to what maybe.
Yeah, it probably does.
Because there's not two charts in that pattern, I don't
No,
think.
I think it probably says start at and finish
Row
at.
whatever and finish, yeah.
So you just put 11, 12, 13?
No, I just put 17, 18, 19. Right there. 17, 18, 19. Right there.
You
17,
did 19.
18.
No, don't say you went 19, 18, 17.
17 is my last one to sew to next.
Right.
Yes.
So now you need 11, 12, 13.
Don't tell me what to say and what not to say. 11, 12,
Well, you
13.
said it backwards. If you'd put it on backwards like you said, it would have been wrong.
Oh, give me a break. What am I? That one
You want
won't
11,
work.
12,
that
13.
One won't work. I want 11, 12, and 13. Do I need
But
a
you
black?
need a black.
And then I need
10,
10.
9, 8. So a whole
Woohoo!
strip. Put a whole strip on.
So, which end am I starting at?
11, 12.
12. I got to look at 12. This end.
Yep.
Because my first and last are the same.
Yeah.
Okay. Boy, this, you know what would really suck?
If you did one
If you-
wrong and the whole thing.
And the whole thing, and you didn't notice it till you had like a whole bunch.
That's
sewed
what I mean.
together.
You have to check every row.
Oh my word.
And so then you need 2 black.
This may be my first and last Bargello.
It will not.
guys.
You're
I
gonna
bet
get
it will. I bet it will.
No, it won't. You're going to
Because I really haven't enjoyed much about it.
You're just getting going. Don't discourage people.
No, but you know me. Like, sitting there
Eleanor
sewing
loves
strips.
them.
Well,
Eleanor-
that's good. I'm glad.
Lynn said she started one a couple of years ago and has never finished it.
See, Lynn, you can relate to my pain, can't you?
And Louise Goupel is on her 4th one.
Oh, well, more power to you ladies.
So now you need a 2, 3, 4 black.
Green.
Yeah, 2, 3, 4 black, 7, 6, 5. So you need a whole strip.
That's that one. Oh, I need a whole strip.
Go to your, yeah.
So I'm starting with
2, 3.
Yeah, and so 2 is what I'm sewing to the 2 blacks. Yes. So
Okay.
that's this end.
Yeah.
Okay.
2, 3, 4.
We need like a motion activated camera that follows you around.
I think there must be one. We could hook it to you.
I was gonna say I've got those the ones that my video cameras that I watch my husband on
There you
the
go.
way. They're motion activated. So my grandson went in the bathroom the other day when we weren't home.
And there's a video camera.
Yeah, but he purposely tried to moon me in it. But
Ah!
but I didn't have I don't save the pictures. I don't
Oh.
I don't have it set up to save pictures, right? I just have it so that I can in the now look at my husband right now.
So put 2 on the end. That's all. That's the last of the row. Oh, wait. So no, I'm wrong. Sorry. It should be 3. That paper was flipped up. You needed 3 black.
Hallelujah. I'm almost to the end of the road.
You got 3 there?
I got 3 there.
Okay.
And then what do I need?
11, 12, 13 black.
11, 12, 13. Is that, am I lucky enough? No, it's not that piece. This doesn't act like all those strips I cut are going to be enough if you
They
demolish them like
I
this.
know. Well, you can always cut more.
11,
11,
12,
12,
13
13
black. So right to there.
black. Yeah.
Right?
And that's it. Yep.
So right to here.
And then you're done that row.
Woohoo! Only 485 left to go.
No, there's only 46 rows. Look, how long did it take you to do 1 row? You're going to get faster. Multiply that by
You
46.
I can't see. It will be better when I'm at my own machine, though.
Yes, and when you're sitting down.
Although that does improve my eyesight a bit.
The black goes on the bottom.
Yeah, just, I gotta find the right piece. 11, 12, 13. Yep, that's it. The black goes on the bottom, so I am
Yep.
sewing the 11 to my
To
blacks.
the 3 black.
Okay.
Sorry. Sorry.
What?
Well, I keep trying to switch where you move it, and sometimes I
Here's
forget
my
to move it.
strip!
She's got it done.
Woohoo!
There you go.
So this is the top.
That's the top. So sew 1/8 of an inch down the first outside edge of your quilt.
This.
Yes. 1/8 of an inch. And you want to see the back of your... you want to see the back because you want to be able to flip them all one way.
Oh.
Yes, it's not that big of a deal. Okay.
This will be my first and last.
It will not.
You want
So
to bet?
just make sure they're all either going up or they're all either going down. And there's no sense figuring it. Just pick away.
I was hoping that it would be
The
very...
majority of one way. Well, you pick them. Oh, you know what? Helen Whitaker just finished her first quilt top ever, and
Oh,
it was
yeah?
a Bargello.
No.
Yes.
She'll probably never quilt another quilt as long as she lives. If that's what she started with.
It's not that bad.
You want to bet?
No, Eleanor, I have not done Melinda's heart because the pattern that I was looking for with Melinda's heart wasn't a queen size. It was a small one.
What is it?
Melinda's heart Bargello.
I don't know what
It's a nice Bargello, but I don't like doing small Bargellos. I like to do big ones.
I think this helps for people like you guys. That's like, I look at all those beautiful, like, paper piecing patterns. Like, what's her faces?
Kelly said she loved it. She jumped right in. That's the way to do it. Everything else is going to be so much easier for her now. She's sewing down one side so that she secures the seams and they don't come undone, because that side is going to get rubbed and worn, and then you're going to have loose stitches. But also, she's sewing down that one side because now you always know where the outside of your
As long as
quilt
I
is.
sewed down the right side.
There you go. So you always know, if you put this quilt away, you always know what side to pick up and start sewing again.
Okay. There we go.
So let's do number 2. I'm going to get the scissors.
Oh my freaking.
Pass me the pink scissors and I'm going to cut row 1 off.
You really want me to do another
One more row, you're going to do another row. It's really not that hard.
Oh.
I'll help you. How's that? I'll unhook them for you.
Okay. No, it's not necessarily
Cut that off so they
hard.
can see what you're doing. 'Cause so cut off the first row. Because it's very easy for your eye just to go to the edge of the paper. It's not such a big deal at this point, but when you get into the middle of your quilt,
Oh yeah, I'd have that sewn so
yeah,
friggin'
this
backwards.
way you know you always do the first row that's on the
Oh,
edge.
it's the same size pieces again.
Oh, cool. You might want to get a couple extra strips out.
Well, they're right there.
You got enough out?
Well, that's all that there was in the baggie. That's what you told me to
Okay.
get.
Right.
That's why I'm telling you, I don't think there's enough.
Okay. Just do
Just
as I,
saying.
just do as I say, okay? Number 10 and a black.
Just one number 10?
Yes, that's why I said sometimes it's nice to have
Oh,
your pieces
number
there.
10 and about. Oh, right there. I can do it. Right
Okay.
here. I can do it right here.
Wait. No, you can go 10 black, 13, 11, 12. 10 black, 13, 12, 11.
She's gonna help.
Well, when you're at home and you're by yourself, you're going to think, I wish Deborah was there.
You think? Okay. What do we want?
10, black, 13, 11, 12, 11.
So I'm going right there.
Right there. Take that apart.
Okay.
Now, if you want to put a pin in the top so that you don't have to growl at me, I'll go get you a clip.
You think that's going to stop me growling at you?
Well, it might help a little bit.
I doubt it. 10 black. Okay, yeah. So that's
Okay.
that. Where's? Okay.
There's your clip. Now you need to put 3 there.
I guess it's a clip.
Now put 3 on the
what?
end of
3
11.
what? Black?
3 black right here on the end of your 11. Oops. You guys want to follow her?
Probably not. They're probably dizzy.
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
So you need a full green.
Are you sure?
Yes, I
Let me
know.
look.
5. You don't trust me.
No, I want it. I got to do this. So give me a minute.
So go 5,
5,
6, 7, black,
5,
4,
6, 7,
3,
black,
2.
4, 3, 2. So this is the end that I'm sewing to the
Right.
black, the 5.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Just trust me. And I'm going to put a tick there for you.
Yes, trust me, she says. Famous last words.
And put a 2 black on the end of it.
Put a 2 black?
Yeah.
A 2 black. Okay. And what?
You need 8. Oh, just wait, I get through this.
8.
8, 9, 10, black, 13, and that's it.
8, 9, 10,
Black,
black, 13.
13.
So I'm getting rid of these 2.
Yeah, get rid of those 2. Debbie Hill says you're doing great, Twyla.
Thank you, Debbie. She's so sweet. She's one of those nice people.
She's one of those people that wouldn't say
shit
S-H-I-T if it was in her mouth.
That's what I think, yeah.
She's like a Beth Hacker.
Yeah, I think she is. Although Beth Hacker did say something one day. What was it she said to us? Do you remember that?
I don't know, but
it shocked us.
Yeah.
Okay, so what one is sewing? 8 is going on to my 2 blacks. So that's this end, 8.
Yeah.
Okay. So this morning when I went to get Rick out of bed, he heard you and I talking, right? Because we talk early in the morning, right?
Yeah.
And he said, Twisted Sisters were talking, were they? And I said, yes. He said, yeah, you had to get your twist out of your system first thing in the morning.
Well, that's when it's the most quiet.
I know, right? Okay, so I'm down to
17.
number 13 is my last
now
one.
you need 17, 18, 19 black.
I don't think I've got 17. No, that's the wrong end, of course. Like, that's like Murphy's Law. 17, 18, 19 black.
16.
Oh, 16.
15. Stop.
So we don't want 14.
Right.
Okay.
Take 14 off of there.
Okay. I can do that.
Yeah. Well, when you're home alone and your eyes get crossed, you're going to miss me.
Yeah.
It's one of those, you're going to miss me when I'm gone.
You're right. Okay. So I am attaching, where am I?
17.
17, 18.
18, 19,
so 17 is going to the last brown that I had there. Okay. You do need that paper. If you lost that paper, you
would be messed up.
You would be very messed up.
And you need to put that 16 on there.
Another 16?
Let's wait, maybe you need to put that 16
Okay.
and the black.
Okay. 16 and the black. We got threads everywhere. So do you suppose the really neat people iron the creases of their stitch seam out before they sew again?
Oh, they might. The Lynn Noggles out there.
Well.
Hi, Jennifer. Yeah, see, Lynn said she wishes she had somebody like me.
She didn't say that. She said somebody.
How do you know? Number 19.
Because I can bet. 19.
So we did. Check your thing. We have 16, 15, 16.
16.
Oh, we got a mistake.
Lynn, do you want Deborah with you now?
Let's just double check. So you need to double check these, right? Okay, just wait. We have 16, 15, 16. Yes.
16.
15.
15.
16.
16.
Black.
And a black.
Okay,
yes.
now you need number 19. You need a 19. Just trust me, do it.
I was looking to see what 119 was. Give me a minute. Jeepers.
Just do it.
Oops. I probably shouldn't tear the fabric. What do you think?
Probably shouldn't. Yes, Lynn would iron out the previous seam.
I knew she would. I knew she would.
Well, Lynn's not here telling you what to do, so.
I probably wouldn't at home. Not that. Not as many as of these as there is. Although, okay, now wait a minute.
You
so
need
I
19.
am attaching 19.
But just the 19, Twyla. Just take a 19 off, like I told you.
Okay.
You should have set this up for Rick at home so he could have sat home and watched you.
I can't see that seam. Oh my word. Oh, there we go. Okay. How do you rip those and not rip the fabric? Because like they're in there. I know.
Just do it quick.
No.
Try one.
No. Those are thin
It feels
petite.
good when you do it. Okay. Can you imagine us on the airplane?
Okay. Okay.
Last time
So-
we went on the airplane, we had to do CPR, remember?
Yes.
Okay, put that 19 on there.
19 is
Yes,
attaching to a
to the
black.
black.
Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. Yes. Okay. Here we
Next time somebody hollers for medical help, you and I are
go.
sitting
We're
there.
just going to sit there and look around and pretend we
nothing.
don't know anything. Okay. Now
You
what
got
am I
19 on there. So you need 11, 12, 13 brown. 11, 12, 13 black.
I'll never be
Get a
lucky.
full brown one.
I want to. Is it a whole strip?
It's a whole strip. Just grab a whole strip.
You didn't say that. You listed off numbers like I needed to find.
Okay. 11, 12,
Like,
13
there's no
black,
way
10,
that
9,
cutting 8 of those things is going to be enough.
Just do it. Put number 11 on the end of 19.
Okay, but what's the next
11,
number? Because
12.
my 11 and my
11, 12.
12 is what I want
Right here.
next
Yes.
to the peach thing.
Yes.
Okay, this end.
Yes, we did, Mag. We had, and then I got thrown up on and I had to change my clothes. Remember that?
Oh, yes, I do. Yeah, it wasn't good.
11, 12, 13, black, 10, 9, 8. Okay.
Okay, so now,
Get 2 black.
okay, so two
Two
at
black.
the end of 8, 2 black. Okay.
2 black.
Not that I don't trust you, I'm just,
You don't trust me.
I do trust you. I trust you more with this than I do other stuff because you've done these quite a few times. You're pretty good at these. You're good at whatever you do. It's just sometimes you
Don't do much?
No, sometimes you race through things. And
Yeah. Well, I wanted to tell him about your next quilt and you won't let me tell him. You led right into that. Okay. 2, 3, 4.
No, not if you just give me quiet.
Okay.
2, 3, 4 greens.
Yeah. 2, 3, 4 black.
Yeah.
7, 6, 5.
That's a whole strip.
I know.
So is the 2 what I'm sewing to my last?
Number 3. 2 and 3.
Yep. So 2 is this end. Okay.
Okay.
Got her. Ah. Maybe I need Lynn here to iron that one. Just keep flipping up.
Here, throw that on there. Put
Okay,
that 3
what is
black.
it?
That 3 black. Right here.
Right
1,
there?
2, 3.
Three,
Black.
okay.
Yep.
Okay. Okay.
And then you need 11, 12, 13 black. Brown. Take your brown strips. You're going to have to get another strip.
I don't know. Just give me a minute.
11, 12, 13. I told you.
And I don't. Here's one. Oh, wait. That's not the right. See? You said to cut 8 of those suckers, and it's not enough.
Well, I didn't want you to cut too many.
No, no. So
Well,
don't-
if you hadn't wasted them.
I didn't waste any. Wait. I want 11, 12. No, I gotta find a strip.
I will go cut it for you. How about that? Let me cut it. I'm good at cutting. I cut this strip.
There was a parcel thing right there.
I'm going to cut this strip.
Okay. Yeah, you cut me a strip. You guys just don't know. You really don't. It's a whole thing.
Okay, here's a strip for you.
So I need 11, 12,
Right there.
13, a black,
And a
and a
10.
10. So I'm going right
There you
up
go.
to there.
Yeah.
I think this is the end of
Debbie
that.
Hill said Port Twilight. I don't know why.
Thank you, Debbie. Thank you, Debbie.
It's the only reason she's saying Port Twilight is because you said something nice about her.
Well, what could you say not nice about Debbie? She's a sweetheart.
Oh, enough is enough.
She is. So I am sewing
You're
onto
sewing
my
that.
black. I want number 11, which is this end, and then it should be 12, 13. Yeah, black
and
in that. Okay.
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 Oops. Sorry, guys.
Okay.
Okay.
There's my 2 strips.
Okay, now you get to join them. You got to join them. Because then you see improvement.
This is the top.
So now
Top,
you have,
because there's my outer.
right, there's your outer
There's
edge.
my outer edge.
So now you have to figure out how your seams are going.
They're going
'cause you
down,
wanna do the opposite
although they're
now.
not going down, half of them.
So Lynn would probably go press them on the machine, on the iron board. So you're just going to finger press them.
You think?
Yeah.
I'm wrapped around my feet. Okay, so underneath is going down.
So you got to flip them every time.
Oh yeah, this is so much fun. This isn't monotonous. Oh, no, doll. Like, really?
Suzanne Otwell feels your pain. I don't know what she's talking about. She must not like Bargellos either.
Or Deborah's. What do you think?
I think when you're at home by yourself, you're going to say, I wish Deborah was there.
Oh man, I can't see on these. Black is like, it's nice, but it's very hard to
Just
see.
feel the bump.
I couldn't even tell what way the thing was for my finger.
Well, they're all going the same now.
No, they're not.
I know, but you have to flip them the same.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
But I couldn't find which way it was to get my finger under it to flip it.
Well, you after you make
I'm
enough
gonna
of these, you're gonna flip the finger.
I'm going to flip something here shortly. Just saying.
You done that, Ro, yet?
Look. I'll be glad to do this at home by myself. Not standing up on my machine.
Oh, Maureen says she's not going to try this pattern. Oh, come on, Maureen. Don't let
Maureen,
Twyla-
it's not
don't
hard.
Let, yeah,
It's
don't
just-
let Twyla's incapabilities flaw you from this beautiful pattern.
It's not hard. It's just not something that oh man, what happens when your blocks don't even begin to line up?
Well, then you blame Deborah for
Stretching them all to crap. Exactly what I'm going to do. We're going to pray that that just pulls up there. That's what we're going to pray. See, I don't like pulling on them too much because, like, if you're trying to stretch it to meet, because your seam comes undone.
It wouldn't if your stitch was small enough.
It's smaller than yours.
It's not very small, obviously, if I can rip them apart like that.
Right. Did you sew yours tighter than that? Seriously?
Well, I put it on 2. You put it on 1.8.
Well, no,
Mine didn't come apart.
yeah, but maybe you're more accurate than I am.
That's true. Did you want to say that again?
Oh,
I don't think they heard that.
No, you are more accurate than I am.
Oh my goodness.
Especially when I was doing strips and I was bored because I stopped paying attention. Okay, Lynn, what would you do?
Why are you asking Lynn an opinion from all the way up in Halifax? We should ask Debbie Hill. She's your pet tonight.
Debbie is a nice lady. Leave her alone.
She is a nice lady.
I have to admit, Lynn, that this would be easier if I could have pressed them first.
See, I'm so used to not ironing that I'm used to dealing with that.
It's like Murphy's Law, though. Do you know what I mean? Like,
No, tell me what you mean. I'm sure you will.
Like, would you not think that the odds would be that at least half of them would be in the direction you think that you want them in? But no, it doesn't seem like they are. Seems like you have to flip them.
Donna Lordley says you're doing a great job.
Thank you, Donna. Uh-oh. See, now that one came unsewed as soon as I touched it.
I know, the strips seem really long, Shirley, when you're sewing them. That's why I keep thinking, is she at the end of that yet?
I am very close. Just talk to them, and I know they're bored. Just talk. Because I'm not very fast.
Debbie said she would have pressed them.
Yes, Debbie, I will press when I'm home, too. For sure.
Oh.
I don't even want to look at this when I open it up because I know that these points aren't matching.
You know, I would need Depends right now if I opened that up and you had one in the wrong spot.
If that happens, you are finishing this Bargello and I'm done. I'm just saying right now. This is not an enjoyable process.
It's all in your, it's what you put in your heart. Put peaceful feelings in your heart.
I just want to do little sample blocks. Can I not just live in my happy place?
You gotta reach outside of your comfort zone once in a while, Twyla.
I am there. Trust me.
Debbie Hill said she would have pinned each one. Oh my God.
Deb, I probably won't pin because that I know I don't pin, but
Okay. Open that up.
I don't want to because it's probably not good. Oh well.
So it doesn't look like much at this point.
No, it doesn't.
Deanne says you're doing a wonderful job, Twyla.
Thank you.
Maybe you should put a third row on.
No, we are done. I am done. I should have chose to do the throw size Bargello is what I should have chose. I can't get it to lay open.
So Sandra says you'll treasure it when you're finished.
There it is, folks.
It looks really nice.
You're right.
It does. The colors are really nice. I love that peach in it.
I do too. Okay. Well, I can honestly say I get the gist of it.
Okay.
And it really isn't hard.
Before you do anything, you need to cut that strip off.
It really isn't hard. It's just, I find it kind of monotonous. It's not a procedure I enjoy. But it's not really hard.
So
you know me, I have like
you sew a
ADD.
strip, Twyla, you need to cut that off.
Yes, dear.
Yes, dear, as if you're listening to me.
I am.
Okay, but
what?
If you walk away from it, you need to double check because that's where you need to check your widths. Like, if you had left, see this measurement right there, check in your chart to make sure that you're really at the right row. When you pick that up and start again. You're on row 3, so count over 3 rows. Like, get into the habit
of checking that if I'm on row 3 or if I'm on row 20 on here that I have 19 rows and I'm ready to start row 20.
Just as a backup.
Gotcha.
Because if Rick says, honey dear, come here, you
right.
might forget to cut one off.
Yeah.
And then that would mess you all up.
Yeah, it certainly would. And I'm telling you right now that if I get a row wrong in that, that'll be it.
So if you get a row wrong in it, don't just pick it apart. Don't reuse it. You get lots of fabric.
So you say. So I can tell you right now that answer me this. You've made the quilt. I'm assuming that those 2 rows we did right there probably are over here reversed. So you know that whatever you used for fabric here, like I'm going to definitely need a few more strips in that width because I'm out of browns, full strips of browns. Okay. Yep. Okay.
So I don't know. We could have counted and seen if you used 3 or 4 strips, and then no, you can't. Never mind.
Well, it's hard too because it depends on like what if you cut individual ones or take them out of full strips or what you're doing, right? Which I get that.
So see how if you had taken a single strip and cut off that one block, you wouldn't have wrecked the whole strip.
You mean if you had told me that in advance? Is that what you mean?
Well, you can't cut them in advance because you don't know how wide to cut them.
I mean, if you had told me that before I ripped it in.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
What are you saying?
Well, listen to me. So going down that strip, there was one strip that you had to go take one piece out of.
Oh, right,
If
right.
you had tore that one piece out of there,
If I had cut a
taken
single
time to go
strip.
cut it would have saved you a whole strip.
So it might not be a bad idea to have even half a dozen single colors.
Well, yeah, but they're all such different widths, and you don't know which
Right.
single color you need.
So you just
You
need a
can't-
strip there
you
ready
just
to
need to-
grab
you
in
just
each
need to cut
color.
one
Yeah.
strip as you
Yeah.
need it.
Okay. Okay, that makes sense. You're probably right. Man, I
yes.
hate to say that. Okay, guys, wasn't that fun?
Wasn't it fun? Sandra says you're used to doing samplers and each box is different, so you would find this much different.
Exactly, and that's what my love is. Like, I find even doing a quilt that uses, say you're doing a churn dash, a whole quilt of churn dash blocks, I get very bored doing the same block. Like when you need 80 blocks the same, that I get very bored doing that, which is why I tend to like samplers.
So you're going to like our next sew along. Our next one is
Oh yes, okay.
You just gave away for the next
No, I
one.
did not, because it's not like our last ones at all.
Not at all.
No.
Okay.
Okay.
So when we come back next week, how much are you going to have done?
Depends on how much other work you give me to do. I don't know, because I do have other stuff I got to
I
do.
know. So we will come back next week and we will add on to whatever Twyla has made for this Bargello. This isn't the last Bargello class, is what I'm saying.
Oh, so when we come back from Dallas.
Yes. Whatever you have left, we'll come and add a few rows on, and then we'll go and give them details about the next sew along.
Okay.
Is that all right?
That's all right. So next week is the
Block of the month.
block of the month, and the week after that
We're in Dallas.
we're in Dallas.
And then the week after
And
that.
we don't get back till when?
Oh.
Like we're back before that next Monday, right? Yeah,
Yes,
we're back
we
on
are.
Sunday, are we?
Yes. So,
Okay.
yeah. We will do Bargello when we come back from Dallas, whatever you have done. If you haven't done any more, we're going to make you do a whole bunch of rows live.
I'll get some done, that's for sure, but I just don't know how much.
Yeah.
Sometimes my days get away from me.
Okay, so you want to say goodbye, Twyla? We're done?
We are done for
It
tonight. I
wasn't
think.
painful, was it?
No, it's not hard. It's just not my thing, like I said. But no, it's definitely doable.
Yes.
But I will say that Deb doesn't iron. I will probably press my seams. Probably won't pin, but I'll probably press my seams.
Each row you're going to press them?
Probably.
That's more handling, and if your stitches aren't tight, then they're going to come undone. I'm just saying. I'm just saying that's what happens. It does happen. If I could rip those stitches apart that easily, I don't think that it's sewn tight enough that you're going to press it and not loosen your
Those
edges.
aren't very big stitches.
I'm just saying, I tore them off pretty easy.
Like, look at them. Do you think that? Did you stitch smaller than that?
No, I didn't. But I didn't iron them either. I think if you iron them, you're going to fray your edges. That's,
Oh, you mean each row? You didn't
Yes.
press them.
right.
Okay.
But you do you, and I'll do me.
Okay. It's a deal.
I didn't change my mind. Well, I did change my mind about Quilt Canada, I guess, because the older lady that I take care of needs daily care now. So I'm leaving for Dallas, and I've arranged for somebody to come stay with her for a week. But I can't get away. She's 94.
Mm-hmm.
So I go every morning after my devotions, and I go with her. So that's my commitment right now until she gets a little bit better. Anyway, so I can't make any plans for the future otherwise. Okay, that's it.
Okay, guys. Good luck, everybody that's working on this thing.
Good luck. Okay.
Hope
Goodbye.
you don't have your hair pulled out by the time you're done.
See you all later,
See ya.
everybody. Bye-bye.